why will I become this? I know Randy hit on this. Why will I become this? And this is to me where it changes right here. It's one thing to have, oh, I want to become this kind of a person. But when I say why, I like to ask myself, how does becoming this kind of a person change my life? How does becoming a generous person change my life? What will I feel? What will I experience? What will I give? How will it revolutionize my life? What would change my life becoming? How will it change my life becoming a better businesswoman, a better businessman? How does it change my life to become a healthier person? What will I experience? I encourage you to take the time to actually do this. I've done this with professional athletes. I do this with people in the entertainment world, business world. How does that change my life? I want to be as elaborate as I can because it takes what's vague and makes it vivid. And it tells me, is it compelling enough to work? And then I want to ask myself the question underneath, what do I need to believe to become this kind of a person? What do I need to believe to become this kind of a person? How are we doing on time? Okay. Why do you say that? Because the only future you have is the one you believe in. Smile. The only future you have is the one you believe in. Beliefs separate Mozart from Manson. How would you agree with that? Beliefs are either going to give you the resolve to take action or they're going to steal your drive. They're going to steal your resolve, huh? They separate like Barbara Streisand, who for years was paranoid that if she did a public appearance and sang, she would bomb because she had an experience that told her that she failed one time and forgot a bunch of words. So she was petrified to ever take another stand or platform to ever go perform again. Carly Simon, who became one of the best performers on this planet, used to sit behind the curtains of her own performance and let the pre-acts go on, and she would never go on the stage. They'd have to refund the money because she would believe, because she felt tension and fear, she felt it, someone say felt it, that meant to her in the way she believed that she was going to go out there and bomb in her performance and it would be the end of her career. As a result, she kept missing opportunities to maximize what she had because she believed that was a sign that she was about to do a horrible job. Whereas Bruce Springsteen and Kanye West feel the exact same thing as Carly Simon and Barbara Streisand. Only to them, they believe that when they feel that, they're about to go out and rock a crowd and give the best performance of their life. And their belief catapults them into a place where they perform and execute and get results, where these other two people for years did not see results. You might have been on the fence right now not seeing results, but could you imagine if you chose to believe something right now different, how it could maximize you taking action, having resolve, and beginning to push through some of these barriers that have held you back and kept you out of your great leadership and great life. Think about it for a minute. I had a guy that was coaching. His wife set him up for a life coaching call. He was the head of a police department in Northern California area. And his wife had set it up. She said, call him at this time. Oh, cool. So I called him and I said, hey, how you doing? And let's call him Fred today. It's not his real name. We'll call him Fred. I said, hey, Fred. How are you? This is Rex Crain. He goes, what are you doing calling me? I said, well, I think we have a coaching session. Fred has a lot of responsibility. He has a lot going on in life. You would think from everything on the outside, life's good. Fred's got a great job. People look to him. He's a leader in the community, leader in the city. Has all these officers underneath him, SWAT teams underneath him. And I go, what's happening, man? He goes, Rex, now's not the time to talk. He says, you inspire me and I feel good when I'm around you, but I'm not in that place right now. I go, oh, is life hurting? He goes, you don't even know. Let's just not talk right now. I go, no. I said, are you okay? He goes, you want me to tell you the truth? I said, yeah, cut the BS. Tell me the truth. He goes, I'm actually writing my suicide letter right now. He's got 3 small children. He said, me and my wife decided to part ways last night. I stayed in another place. He says, I can't handle it. My life is destroying. And he was clamming up, internalizing, and about ready to blow up his whole entire world. He says, life's on top of me. And I go, what's going on? He says, he just started telling me the gamut of everything he'd been through and everything. I go, if you wanted to feel horrible right now and feel like killing yourself and depressed, what would you need to choose to believe about your life? He goes, I don't know. I just feel this. I said, I don't want to talk and consult your feelings for a minute. I said, what would you need to choose to believe about your life? He goes, I guess I'd have to choose to believe that I'm a lousy lover. I'm not a great husband. I'd have to choose to believe I'm a deadbeat dad. I'd have to choose to believe that because I was raped by an uncle when I was a little kid, I'll always suffer. I guess I'd have to choose to believe that these things. And I said, how does that make you feel? He said, like stuff. I said, so it would make you feel like that. I said, if you wanted this to be the greatest time in your life right now, what would you need to choose to believe? That's a great question to ask yourself. If you wanted to be the best time in your business right now, what would you need to choose to believe? No one could choose that for you. Randy can't choose that for you. Blake can't choose that for you. Katie can't choose that for you. Dallin Larson can't choose that for you. If you wanted this to be the best time in your relationships right now, what would you need to choose to believe? Someone say choose. Someone say choose. Come on, you got to 5 minutes. Come on, someone say choose. Yes. What would I need to choose to believe right now?
I'm a leader.
He began to say, exactly. He began to say, I guess I have to choose to believe that I'm lovable. I'd have to choose to believe my past doesn't equal my future. Somebody's smiling out. I'd have to choose to believe I can make great decisions. I'd have to choose to believe because I was bankrupt before, I can make money now. I'd have to choose to believe that I have love to give. The moment he said I began to choose, he goes, Rex! He interrupts me. This is a police chief. He interrupts me and says, Rex, how can I be so foolish? I was letting my fickle feelings dictate and tell me what I could do and who I could become. And as a result, I was not choosing what to believe. I was letting my circumstances, environment, and the culture I was around tell me what I believed. He said, I did not realize I had the power. Someone say, I got the power. For real, someone say, I got the power. Yeah, if you don't bitch, complain, and blame, you got the power. Come on, excuse my French, come on. If you don't complain or blame, you're able to take back the power to choose what you believe. Choose what you believe. What do I need to believe to become this kind of a person? Maybe I'm lovable. Maybe I'm likable. So maybe I need to choose to believe that I can really make this business a priority and make something great out of it. Maybe I need to choose to believe that I can maximize my potential in this home called Montague. Maybe I need to choose to believe I can have a healthy body. Maybe I need to choose to believe, and those beliefs becomes the anchors. And I love what Henry said before, and I wanted to capitalize on it. Someone said, well, how do you do that? Through repetition, because your brain is a muscle. And although what Proverbs says, by the sweetness of the lips, you increase your learning. The more you talk about what you choose to believe, it empowers you to take action. It empowers you to begin to see yourself and put yourself in that peak state where you perform your best. Let me go on a further thing. There's a thing in the Bible that says your faith, your confidence, someone say confidence, it becomes effective. Someone say effective. Anybody need effective confidence? When you acknowledge every good thing that's in you. What do most people acknowledge? You don't even know. Lupe divorced me 12 years ago. Still suffering. Because you're making a choice to suffer. You don't even know my upline, my sideline, but what are you doing? What if you chose to believe right now? Would that put you into a different state? I believe you'd feel a lot better. It puts you in a place of empowerment as opposed to waiting on everything else. And it gives you the place to now go, who will I become? That vision becomes vague to vivid. Why will I become this? This transforms my life. How will I experience by becoming more adventurous? To me, I started saying, I go places, I do things. I jump in shark tanks with my wife. My wife's more adventurous than me. I'm more radical than her. But she's a little bit more risky than me. But as a result, I want to become more adventurous, and I choose to become that. So now I'm getting ready to go on a shark tank with my wife under the water. I'm scared of sharks. I'm not too afraid. Come on, somebody. Because I'm not what I feel, I'm what I decide. Someone is saying that I'm not what I feel, I'm what I decide. Dude, that's just good, huh? That just makes you feel good. So who will I become? Why will I become this? What do I need to believe to become this? And finally this. How would I need to act as if I was this person right now? What are 2 actions I would need to take if I was becoming a more adventurous person? How can I cross that threshold from insight to meaningful action? Because how many know nothing changes till you do? So you make the decision to act, the power that God gave every human being on this planet. Until you make the decision to do something beyond what you've ever done, you're going to get what you've always got. Because for things to be different, you must become what? Different. Okay. So I'm going to have to take an action. What are 2 actions if I wanted to become a more healthy person immediately today? Attitude and gratitude. Stop complaining.
Drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water.
Exercise.
What are some actions somebody take? Exercise. So we're going to see you in the gym today.
No time.
You've been there, all right. Your body shows it. Perfect case in point. Your body's not a result of your dreams or your standards or Mark McDonald's sitting up here. Your body's a result of your standards. Not your goals or dreams, but your standards, huh? You see yourself at some point like an athletic, a healthy guy. Would that say so? Okay. As a result, you make room for it. It gives you reasons, and you get results because you make room for it. You either find a way or you make a way for it. Automatically, because that's the way you hold yourself, and you hold yourself to that standard. So that standard gives you results beyond your dreams that might tickle your fancy for a moment, huh? And as a result, you feel better? Yeah. You have more energy? You got more value, more vitality, more vigor, more freshness? How would you need to act as if this business was going to be the greatest platform for you to succeed and make more money and get you out of working a job just over broke? Want me to do that again? Job just over broke? Where you are your own financially independent. If that was going to happen in the next 12 months, what are 2 actions I need to immediately do starting today? Whether if Randy asked me, whether Blake asked me, whether Katie asked me, whether Rex asked me, whether Wayne Ori in the back asked, what do I need to do today? Take action. Take action, absolutely. I want to get into this afternoon. I'm going to make you guys do stuff interactive with each other. It's going to be fun. So, okay? So can you give me 5 more minutes real quick? Yeah. Am I okay on 5 minutes? Okay. All right. So watch. This helps you raise your standard right here. Watch. If you work the process. Someone said process. 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 Okay? Watch. Then I got to say to that, okay, now if that's the kind of person I'm going to become, and we're dealing with a standard, now I want to bring it from the standard to the element of being very purposeful. What will these next 12 months be about for you? I use this terminology. I've kind of become a little bit known for it. I love it. I never get tired of using it because it's the most effective thing that I can help you see where you can live a life of meaning. Your spirit craves meaning, huh? You crave motivation and passion. You want to be able to have simplification where you get results. Here it is. What's your name?
Wayne.
4 people know their names in here. This is really good. Like, I'm not sure we should be teaching business, man. Put on phonics. Let's go part 1. Wayne, me llamo. What's your name? Wayne. Say it like you're proud of your name. What's your name?
Wayne.
What's your life about?
Helping reach their destiny.
All of a sudden you start speaking another language real fast. Come on. I heard Americans speak German and Germans start speaking American. Come on.
Empowering.
I hear this a lot. Well, my life's about happiness. How many know my dog and my fish all want to be happy? Is happiness in my fish and my dog different than you? Please tell me yes. If not, we'll really pray for you. Dallin's going to up his game and pray for you. No, think about it for a minute. If you were to be able to really describe these next 12 months, because maybe these last 12 months, your life has been about something. But at this place in your life, if you were to reinvent yourself, to find again and use again more intelligently, which is necessary. Blockbuster failed to reinvent themselves and adopt new things of what they were about. Netflix for 10 years tried to sell their business for $50 million. In 10 years, Blockbuster went out of business in 2000, and as a result of Netflix, they exploded beyond because they continued to see into the future and adapt and mold themselves on where they were going, not where they've been. So at this phase of your life, if you sense what's vital and of real value to you, someone say to me, be a little selfish for a minute. Say me. Me. Be a little selfish for a minute. What do you want these next 12 months to be about for you?
Positive change.
Positive change. Okay? And that's fantastic because that's what people, I love what you just said, but I would even take it a step further. What does positive change look like in what I deliver? Because if I'm branding myself, the top people, if I look at the top most luxury companies in the world, we could say, flip off a couple of Versace, Chanel, Armani, BMW, Ferrari. Would you guys say that those are all luxury companies real quick? Yeah. Every one that I just mentioned except for BMW is someone's name and what they say. We deliver what our name stands behind. That's why I'm having you go, my name is, my life's about. Because if you understand what you really want to deliver and be about these next 12 months, think about what it does. It will concentrate your energy and effort on what matters most. It will become the foundation where you spend your time, you allocate, and you won't have activity in your life, you'll have productivity in your life. You'll be able to focus your mind on things that you want to master rather than dabbling with things. How many know light diffused has little impact? But if we take a magnifying glass and we focus your life, or focus light for a minute, we focus the sun, we can immediately start a fire on paper, start a fire on grass. As a result, laser beam light can actually break through steel. Imagine if we so focused your life and what you were about that it channeled all your energy and effort, what you said yes to, no to in your life was what you were about. Think about how effective you would become in these next 12 months. You would not be a generalist. You would become a specialist in your field. And as a result, you become known for delivering things. And I know that no other way to become more valuable than you. Case in point, a model and an idea to turn a belief into a reference point to turn your idea into a belief would be Randy. He knows what he's about, therefore he stays in his lane. 1 million people in this company, they do all these different things, and they're always trying to piece. As a result of a standard, and he knows what he's about, he constantly stays in his lane. But what's the result? We want to come learn and grow in areas because he's delivering his deliverables. Wouldn't it be awesome to say, my name is, this is what I'm about, this is what I'm delivering, and you become effective by being selective. My name is, my life is about. So you had this vision of who you become as a standard, and now my name is, my life's about. How does that change your life? It shows you what to say yes to, and it shows you what to say no to. And as a result, you have more passion. You have motivation to get up in the morning. Come on, your motivation isn't just to pay your bills. What an awful motivation. That's a little lousy, huh? But your motivation becomes to make a difference on this planet. I said this years ago, and it's still one of my things, and I keep evolving the identity of it. My name is Rex Crain. My life's about educating people, empowering people, and bringing healing to people's lives. So everything I do, and I base my decisions off of what I say yes to and no to. No matter how incredible opportunities I've been offered, TV things that I've turned down. I've sat there with Reese Witherspoon, James Caan, different people in the Hollywood Hotel. And Magic Johnson's person said, I'm going to give you this. We're going to put you on this show. But you can't talk about certain things. They didn't tell me that at the meeting on the way home. The agent called me and said, but you can't talk about certain things. And I said, I'm not interested. This was about 6 years ago. How can you say no? We're going to make a lot of money. What you're saying is, I'm going to make a lot of money off you. I said, because my name is Rex, my life's about educating, empowering, and bringing healing to people, and that does not fit into what my life's about. But you could just bend for here, and then you could do this and compromise. No, because you know what? I know what my life's about, and I made a decision, and as a result, I'm okay with that. So I'll turn down the money now because I want longevity, because if, as our friend John Maxwell says, if you live void of having vision of the ultimate, you become a slave to the immediate. So I said, my name is, I don't want it. You can't believe you're going to turn down all this money. As a result, those people always come back. They go, you got the conviction, you don't really know what you're about. I would have gone on there, and you could have been a one-hit wonder. But as a result of knowing what I was about, people want longevity. Now they want their personal relationships tied to you because they know what you're about, and you deliver something that they constantly can get from you. As a result, you become distinctive, and that's the key to adding wealth on the planet. Or else I'm like everybody else. No, you're different. Someone say I'm different. Someone say I'm different.
Different.
If you did it at this phase in your life, imagine what that could produce for you. Let me take you back just to this one of those last statements. If we were to look at 9/11, you remember you were the moment of 9/11 when all of that tragedy happened in our country. Maybe you remember where you were when John F. Kennedy was when he went down. Anybody remember when Krista McAuliffe went off in that airplane?
Yeah.
The teacher went up and that thing. Everybody remember when America beat Russia in hockey? It was kind of a cool moment, even though America's not really into hockey. It's actually Canada in hockey in American uniforms. Oh, Canada. Anybody remember where they were when Michael Jackson came out with that glove at 24 years of age and he was the Billie Jean?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, in all those different times, are you now where you dreamed about and said you would be then?
No.
You had dreams back then, didn't you? You had goals back then, huh? You believed your life would equal certain things. Did you attain? Did you achieve? Did you become all those things? For most people, that's the question. The reality would be no. Because they had the dream, but they didn't have the standard. What if today you broke ground in your life and said, okay, I'm going to raise what I demand of myself, physically, relationally, financially, in this business. I really am going to take back the place of not being a peacemaker, but a policy maker of my life. As a CEO, what I demand of my life and my relationships. And I'm going to put myself in a place to win. And I'm going to choose, this is what my life's going to be about. And now I'm going to start making decisions that are in alignment with my values and my virtue. You know what that's going to release in your life? Incredible valor, incredible courage, incredible results. And you're going to find your voice and not somebody else's echo. And wouldn't that be awesome to be remembered and recognized for the greatness of you? And not, oh, they lived under so-and-so's shadow. No, 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 no. This is your one shot on the planet. As my friend Miles Monroe says, don't make the graveyard any richer than it already is. How many songs never became great because they never were sung? How many businesses never got off the ground? I believe we're powerful together, and there's joint efforts in this kind of environment can yield better results. I'm grateful that Randy put this thing together because it brings a lot of world shakers like yourself. You've invested in yourself. You're not going to cheat yourself. These are little simple strategies that you can put yourself into an active place to get you better results. Look forward to working, and we're going to work in the afternoon. Well, touch the person next to you and say you did a good job. Good job. Good job. Give it a big old clap.